Starmen Podcast.
Hello and welcome to a Starman. I guess we're calling these character analysis because all we're going to do is talk about a specific character in this episode. And this is the second endeavor into this, and we're going to stay with our robot themed characters and move right to Robocop.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
So, for this analysis, we don't look at any. We're not going to look at the three main movies. We're not going to look at the remake.
No, that's a topic for another discussion.
Yeah. And we might dabble a little bit in the TV series because you know a little bit more about the TV series than most of us. So, yeah, Billy's our resident RoboCop fan. I know the movies, but not like a diehard fan of RoboCop. And I think Dave, you watched them with us, but
I watched the first two, but that's about it. I know a bit about that TV movie, but I know he exists.
Yeah.
That's my limit.
Alright, so I guess before we can dive into RoboCop, we have to dive into Alex Murphy.
Yeah. So, I know it was for him just being the family man that he was. I think was it Nancy and Jimmy was wife and son.
Yep.
So.
Later renamed other things, depending on which.
That's the. Apparently, it's only with the remake that the names got changed.
Okay.
The live-action TV show kept the
Original names? Okay.
Yeah. The only
There was some. I was looking this up, there was some confusion in that area.
Yeah. Even because I remember the because I can't remember what names they were named the remake, but I remember the live-action TV show they kept them the same.
Fair enough.
So. And apparently, when it was the precinct he was at before he transferred in to the one in the first movie, was Metro South, which it comes back in the live-action TV show.
Okay.
So, I'll get into because live-action TV show makes sense a little bit, continuing wise, kind of.
Yeah. Another thing I didn't know was he was Irish Catholic.
Yeah.
Is a religion.
Yeah. Because I think that was mentioned in the second one. The Dr. Julius Fax mentioned it.
Okay.
We only one can one good candle was a Cubs. I know, sir. Alex Murphy's devoted Catholic Irish family man.
Yeah. And just his personality trait is strong sense of justice and duty.
Yeah, it's called being a cop, it would serve the public.
Yeah. And this is important because this is the reason he can become RoboCop. They do show. It's the second movie, is it, that they show the failed attempts to recreate RoboCop?
The second one.
Yeah.
Where there was one takes off his helmet.
Yeah, one just shoots its head off.
Yeah. Shoots one of the scientists.
Yeah. It's like the blooper reel for our RoboCop attempts.
So it shows he was the only candidate. So then when they tried it in the second movie, they went totally the opposite. He's a criminal.
Yeah. Which we'll come back to on that.
Yeah.
But. So now let's look at what is RoboCop. So it's a cyborg of all things.
Yeah.
With a human brain, partial human brain attached to it.
Yeah, it's his face is cerebellum or whatever it was. They kept.
Yeah, they kept his face and his brain, parts of his brain.
Yeah. They tried to save one of the arms, but
that didn't happen.
I love that. It's like, well, I told you to lose the right arm or left arm. I can't remember.
It was the right arm.
Right arm, yeah.
But yeah, and then the rest is just all machines and wires.
Yeah, like he was supposed to be like have no like contacts of like who he was beforehand.
Yeah. Which again we'll come back to. So let's analyze the powers, quotation marks, of Robocop. So first and foremost, the first thing I think of when I see Robocop is the armor.
Yeah.
That is, what is it? A titanium Kevlar.
Yeah, titanium Kevlar and I think that's. I think it was something else. I can't.
So they didn't go into BS territory and make up a metal alloy for this. It's actually a legit armor.
Yeah, like so they don't be like. I don't want to be made up armor, but
yeah. No, I think it's actually titanium is an actual metal, and then Kevlar is an actual thing.
Yeah.
And I do believe that tanks use it.
Yeah. Because I know.
So we got this man wearing a tank.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which allows him to survive bullets, explosives. And can walk through fire.
Yeah.
The other part of this is that he can put down 2 pistons on each foot to anchor himself, and he's immovable.
Yeah, like, yeah, because I remember it was the movies old, because I know he used the ankle support in the live action show.
Yeah. Pretty sure that was the only place he really used it.
Yeah.
I want to say also the third movie he may have used it once, but I don't. The third movie is one that I didn't know enough of.
No, like it's like the least like favorite of the. I mean, I still enjoy this.
It's still enjoyable, but like it really did some jumping of the shark.
Yeah. You heard of the Ninja Cyborg?
Not just the Ninja Cyborg, but the jetpack and.
Yeah, which is I thought was weird, but.
Let's talk about the jetpack since we brought it up.
Yeah.
So this thing is it allows him to fly. Yeah. It also refuels his battery. It's a recharge station too.
Yeah. And it was a prototype. Like
it wasn't fully field tested.
Yeah, it was Dr. Lazarus, I think, was the female one that was working on him in the third one.
Yeah. I think I don't.
Yeah, it's played by Joe Hennessy. That's. Yeah, so.
But someone finally sat down and went, wow, this guy moves like a slow-moving tank. How do we fix that? What if he could fly?
Well, I think it did help at the end when he had to get up to the highest floor of the OCP building.
Yeah.
It's like, well, this didn't have to wait for the elevator.
No. But, like, you think that would have been something they would try to fix a little earlier.
Yeah.
I wonder how many criminals walked away from Robocop and got away.
That boy ain't fast.
No, he is not. I was like, if you have to ask me what is one flaw of Robocop, slow as molasses.
Mm-hmm. I will.
Even though the wiki I looked up said he had enhanced speed.
Like, are they counting him when he rode the motorcycle in the second movie?
That's the only time he had enhanced speed, in my opinion. Of course, we can't go anywhere without talking about that gun of his.
Oh, I have the fully, almost semi, little machine pistol.
It's called the Auto 9.
Yes, the Auto 9.
Yeah.
which
is a 9mm automatic, fires in 3 burst gun. And yeah, it attaches to his left thigh as a secret compartment holder.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was like, I was telling like the scene where they show the gun range and everyone's like looking at him.
Yeah.
Look, Jesus, like check the super cup, like check out the fucking gun.
Yeah.
Just
that is a modified gun that. Just a small bit of trivia I found out that the FBI had to approve before they could film the.
Oh wow! Well, because it was done, you just beat me on a fun Robocop fact. I never knew that.
Yeah. Found that out today. I was like, oh.
And I think in the live action TV show it was where like only Robocop could fire it.
Yeah.
So,
it's the only program for him to fire.
Yeah. Now, I'll add one bit in the storyline of the live action show.
Yeah.
They had like the guy who helped create Robocop had the original gun, and he used it to kill a televangelist.
Yeah.
So, and it was like Robocop was like a fugitive because they assumed it was him because the televangelist was like against Robocop, like trying to shut down. So
fair enough. Other accessories are he has weapon arms, which is like a rocket launcher, machine gun,
and flamethrower.
And flamethrower.
Which I remember I had the talk with Robocop and actually had that attachment. So
I was like, that attachment is just there to sell more toys.
And yes, it is. Which, because I think you only ever used the rocket once.
Yep.
Then the flamethrower was like, I still love that line. It's like, it's like, Master Sergeant Lee's like, oh, can we please direct to the newest rehab staging area? Sure, down the hall. Can't miss it. It's like, thank you. You may want to call the fire department.
Yeah.
Just like burns the hole.
He also is equipped with explosives.
Yeah,
these small little metallic balls that stick to other metallic surfaces.
Yeah, that was used mostly in the TV show, and it was because in the TV show there was no like no one, he never killed anyone. These are all like non-lethal.
Yeah.
One would be he would.
You heard that here first, folks. That explosives are non-lethal.
I thought everyone knew that.
Most of the time it would be like. Yeah, they had I think he had two. He had the dual charge, which he could just like throw it and like aim it, and it was a dual breach.
Yeah.
The other one was, well, it looked like a hockey puck. He threw it, and it would like expand to like kind of like a crash mat type thing.
Yeah.
Because he would throw it in. One guy thinking he was escaping, he threw it in, and he didn't see it expand. He ran right into it. Because they had that for the show because. The TV show, the live action, where they want more like kid friendly, so they can kill.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, there's a difference between it on a movie and a TV show.
Yeah.
A movie, if the kid sees the movie, it's because you're a dumb parent and you put the movie on while your kid can see it. A TV show, a kid can be flicking through the channels and see it.
Yeah.
Not saying that anyone watched Robocop as a kid was dumb. It was just, if you find that offensive, you're at fault for putting the movie on.
And the data spike.
I was getting to that, and that's the one defining feature that Robocop has over most anyone else is he has this dumb data spike.
Yeah.
Which apparently just allows him to interface with supposedly supposed to be with anything else that has a data spike access port, but apparently he can just ram that in a computer, and that works.
Yeah, well, in the movies have the little, like, these spike port.
Yeah.
And that's how he discovered who he was.
Yeah. It's actually not called the data spike, it's the terminal strip.
Oh. Okay.
Fans only call it the data spike.
Okay. Okay,
You learn something new every day.
Yeah. I came prepared. But yeah. This thing was supposed to be just a non-lethal way for him to interface with machinery, but apparently he can use it lethally.
Yeah, as like he only ever used it once.
Yeah, but
When he took out Clarence.
yeah, but I mean, really, when you have something that jets out of his wrist like Wolverine, you kind of expect, hey, that's going in someone's throat.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
And the last thing we need to talk about is his visor.
Yeah, he would have the thermal.
He had thermal. He had different things in the TV show.
Yeah,
kind of one of those whatever suited the need.
Yeah.
At the time, but the most common one, the one that was used in the movie, was thermal.
Yeah.
And the gridlock.
Yeah, and the gridlock and the
trajectory targeting.
Yeah, that one used, I think, the second one.
Yeah.
To the opening drug lab shootout from the second movie.
Yeah.
Because that's where I think the guy is holding the baby hostage.
Yeah.
It's we can't have that. Fires the one shot and ricochets off the metal door and kills him.
Yeah. Which, bullets work that way, everyone.
Yeah.
You can predict where the bullet's going to bounce.
Trick shot.
Yeah. I guess if you're Robocop and you have that kind of advanced calculating knowledge, I guess you could kind of predict that.
Yeah.
So, after all that, then we get into what are Robocop's flaws.
Yeah. The first one was also the Directive 4.
Directive 4 is an interesting one. I was going to go through the four directives.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And then talk a little bit about Directive 4.
Alright.
So, can you remember the directives?
Yeah, so the public trust, protect the innocent, and uphold the law.
Okay. Do you know what each one of them stands for?
Ooh. Oh.
I had this, and I should have written it down. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
no. But one is public, the other...
Yeah, so the public trust.
Yeah. But, there's, ethics and all the... ethics, justice, and there's another...
Yeah.
They're kind of like the protocol words that they use for them. But... you probably know the rulings behind each one. So, want to help me out here because I'm. So, first directive.
So the public trust, just to help with any thing with the public.
Yeah.
Understand a cop.
Yeah. That and to, read the directives again because I have to.
Okay. So the public trust.
Yep.
Protect the innocent.
Yep.
And uphold the law.
Uphold the law. So, serve the public trust overrides all three of the directives.
Yes. What do you think of that?
Yeah. God dang it. To protect the innocent.
Yeah.
Which is he's not allowed to fire at kids, unarmed civilians, criminals with minor history, or other law enforcement.
Yeah.
And this overrides Directive 3, but does not override Directive 1.
Yeah.
So if there's a conflict, Directive 1 always takes priority.
Yeah. I see.
And then 3 is uphold the law, which allows him to make arrests and use non-lethal force as a takedown.
Yeah, force or use justified for lethal force.
Justifiable lethal force. Yeah. This is also his self-defense directory, which is if he's being fired upon, he is allowed to fire back. And again, this is overridden by number 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then now let's get into number 4, the bullshit one.
Yeah. It's like, you can't arrest or harm any senior OCP officer.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Thank you.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, his creators have basically put a failsafe in that he can't be used against them.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, it wasn't all of them. It was the one
Senior officer. Senior.
Yeah, it was the one. It was Dick Jones trying to save his ass.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that also came to play. I think in the third movie when he can't fire upon the rehab team outside the church because they are OCP.
Yeah.
So, because that's why I think he just fires at their feet.
Yeah. This directive comes up quite a bit as a flaw to him, but I thought we erased. Well, we didn't erase in the first movie, but in the second movie, I thought we reprogrammed him.
Yeah, like
to override all his directives.
Because
when he was bogged down with all the dumb directives.
Oh my god, yeah, like...
Thank you for not smoking.
Yeah. There were so many. I found a list and I went, wow!
Because, yeah, but like I think Director 4 never played any importance in the second movie.
No. The second movie doesn't feel like Robocop did much.
No.
Because when I was looking through Cliff Notes, very few mentions in Robocop 2 of what Robocop did.
Yeah.
So, we have that. And now, let's look at what villains do we put up against Robocop?
Oh, man, this is the interesting part.
Yes.
Because, like I said, because
I always say a hero is only as good as his villains.
Yeah. Because now, like I said, we'll first talk about the 3 movie ones, and I can give you guys a little info on the TV show.
Yeah. Please, because I don't know the villain of the TV show.
Villains. Oh, there was a bunch of recurring villains.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
but let's look at movies first.
So you have Clarence Bonner and his gang.
Yep.
Which is responsible for him becoming RoboCop.
Yep.
In my opinion, one of the most violent movie deaths ever.
Yeah. There's even more. There's a deleted scene in that actually plays a big part.
Yeah, well, you can see the arm.
Yeah. No, not just that. The back of his freaking head is blowing out.
Oh, yeah.
But that contradicts, shouldn't his brain not be there? So they took that scene out because...
Yeah. Because it's when Clarence Bonner goes, just shoots from the head at the end.
Yeah.
Like okay, fun's over. And just puts the single...
bullet in his head. Yeah. And the scene is originally that it blows the back of his head out.
Yeah, I do. Because I have the...
if you have the original VHS or...
the director's cut.
You have that scene.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have the director's cut. Then you have Dick Jones.
Yeah.
The one who was, pretty much working with Clarence Bonner.
Yeah.
And he's the one who put the Director 4 in.
Yeah. But this isn't the villain that everyone's thinking of. The Ed 209 is the thing that wrecks RoboCop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was supposed to be, his original thing for urban pacification was to have that.
That walking around, and that is intimidating, so it freaks people out. And it was very, very buggy.
Oh, yeah, like I said, doing that opening scene with him when he gets the guy to play the suspect.
Yeah.
And he refuses. He drops the gun and, it didn't register.
Yeah.
And that. And blows him to shreds.
Yep. It was like someone used excessive force.
Yeah. It's like, don't touch him. Just after he's dead, when they're trying to call the ambulance.
Yeah.
Johnson's like, don't touch him. Don't touch him!
So me and Dave had a bit of a gripe about that. What was the scream thing it had?
I know that's like the thing that always Dave about that.
Like put a pig in it or something?
Yeah, like
who programmed that sound into it?
like I think they just, I'm not sure if they just put that, like, have that sound in just make it look like, hey, it's a big tough thing, but when it sounds, it acts like a baby.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they were going with it, but yeah, that sounds, ugh.
Also, the thing couldn't handle stairs.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, no.
And I like to think that was a fail-safe. Like, oh shit, it's out of control. Quick, run upstairs.
Like, run down the stairs, he can't follow us.
Yeah.
And
Alright, moving on to movie 2.
alright. So, the Kane.
Kane is our villain and put into a robotic suit,
Yeah.
right?
He's, like, he has the chase, like, Robocop has the chase with him, like, and he's on how much, I think he was so conscious when Dr. Fax came in and shut it off.
Yeah.
And that. And, because they were doing, the other subplot was, like, the mayor, like, Delta City was, like, broke.
Yeah.
Like, Detroit was broke and, like, was alone. So I know so they put in that and think they can control him, and when they show him why he was brought to, like, help stop the spread of the nuke drug,
Yeah.
and, well, when you don't realize that your person you put in there is the founder of the nuke cult.
Yeah. Things get out of hand. Especially because the thing ran on nuke drug, did it not?
Yeah. Because as soon as he took that huge tube thing.
Yeah. It's like, hey, our giant killer robot runs on an addictive substance.
Of the drug we're trying to
Eradicate.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. And then the third movie.
Okay, which is pretty much like the rehabs,
Yeah.
like, and CP kind of, but then,
Yeah.
but yeah, like it's the one like they're supposed like pretty much it's like what an evil corporation would do to develop an area. They pretty much bring them in, drive them out of their homes,
Yep.
and they say they were helping them. When
That's the political sense.
Yeah.
What we're looking at is what Robocop fought.
oh yeah,
Which is the cyborg.
oh yeah, from the Kanamitsu Corporation.
Yeah. Which is a take on, hey, Japan's technology is better than America's
Oh, yeah.
technology. But the reason why I wanted to bring those three up is because the things that we throw against Robocop to fight,
Yeah.
to put on even ground with him, are more robots.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
We're almost like we're Transformers.
because of, I mean, come on, the scene with the cyborg ninja with his jaw.
Yeah, or just
Like,
where you find out that he's a cyborg because you readjust his
His
jaw
jaw.
back into place.
I'm like, okay.
I was like, alright. More robot bullshit for Robocop to deal with.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so pretty much those are all cyborgs.
So now this is why we're getting into the TV show,
Yeah.
because I want to know what reoccurring villains appear.
Okay, one of the main recurring villains was Pugface Morgan.
Okay.
And because he had a thing where he wrestled Robocop and he suffered like severe damage to his face.
Yeah.
And Pugface Morgan always had it out for him because he said that he can't even, one of his lines, like, I can't even sneeze and don't think of Robocop.
Yeah.
and it's like real, like his face,
real messed up. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was pretty much the main one that reoccurs throughout the show. Other ones, there's the Russian, Russian and a South American like gangsters.
Okay.
The Dr. Kramer Lauder, which because the first episode was they create this system called Neurogrid to help run the city, and he created it. Then they realized that they were killing off homeless people to try to find the brain to run it.
Okay.
And they ended up using the secretary. Like they found the secretary found something. Also, they used her brain, and she became part of Neurogrid.
Huh?
I think Diana, which things becoming.
So kind of a GLaDOS situation there, is it not?
Yeah.
GLaDOS from Portal is one of the scientists was put into the machine that now runs the building.
Yeah, kind of. Because then they had those were the few ones, and different ones would be almost every episode would be different, and those are the two main recurring ones.
Yeah.
Those three, and there was different ones. There was there were ones supposed to be military soldiers. Was one episode. A lot of the villains, like I said, Pugface Morgan, Kramer Lauder, and the two gangsters, I think, Reggie Braga and Stitch Molotov, the only ones that reappeared. Have different characters all the other villains. Most of the time, they're just one-off appearances.
Yeah.
But I'll still give details on some of them.
Well, we don't have time for that. We could sit here all day and list the TV villains. But
I know.
I just want recurring ones.
Yeah. And Chip Shaken, he was exactly that work with.
So, the reason why I'm asking this is because in the movies, Robocop has to fight a robot to be on even ground.
Yeah.
Does the TV retcon this and people can actually stand to Robocop?
Yeah, there was never any cyborgs. There was no other
robot or cyborg or anything like that. That's
well, except for one, there was nanobots. There was one episode that involved nanobots.
Nanobots, son.
Yeah. And because like I said, with the TV. So yeah.
But Billy, what about Captain Cash?
You mean Commander Cash?
Thank you.
Were you holding on to that the whole time and just waiting for the right moment to use it, David?
Maybe.
Yeah, that was actually recurring bit in the live action TV show. There's little animated shorts. Commander Cash was a mascot for OCP.
Okay.
And one episode was Robocop versus Commander Cash when they find out that there was these subliminal messages and addictive stuff for kids.
Oh yeah.
The kids would rob toy stores.
Oh yeah.
So Robocop ends up fighting Commander Cash, which turns out to be the original creator of it, the one who claims to be was this guy, an OCP executive that stole it.
Ah. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, and plus Commander Cash was played with Roddy Piper, so.
Yeah. Well, I think we tapped out all we could on RoboCop.
Yeah. Now, I do just want to briefly mention because you knew about the continuation, how the continuality.
Yeah.
I was talking a little bit with the live action TV show, because he goes back to Metro South and his partner. It sounds like it was his partner before he got transferred
to Metro
West.
Yeah.
And his partner was his partner before Lewis.
Yeah.
Which was another female named Detective. Well, she became a detective, but Lisa Madigan.
Okay. All right, another little fun tidbit.
Which, and I think, and what other tidbit I always thought was funny after watching the Robocop movies back when I was in high school. Two, the main actors from the TV show Cross and Jordan appeared in the first and last Robocop movie.
Okay.
And two actors from the TV show Rescue Me appears in the movie and the TV show.
All right. I think that's enough for the tidbit information because that's not what this section's about. But just something to finish off on. But with that, this has been kind of an analysis of RoboCop. I am your host, Devin.
Billy, dig it.
David, see you later.
Have a good one, guys.